coffee, pumpkin pie, chocolate candy, Jesus Christ. Ain't nothing please me more than you. Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
Welcome to Cape. Are you purchase number?
We are.
Back in the land of Minnesota nice, and I got my coffee for the day.
Through the dark, girl, I've never loved one like you.
Boats and boats and waterfalls, alleyways and payphone calls. I've been everywhere with you.
That's true. Laughing till we think we're down, barefoot on the summer night. Never could be sweeter than with you.
And in the streets you run free like it's only you and me. Cheers, you're something to see. Let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
Jade,
Alexander,
do you remember that day you fell out of my window?
I sure do. You came jumping out after me.
Well, you fell on the concrete and nearly broke your ass, and you were bleeding all over the place, and I rushed you off to the hospital. You remember that?
Yes, I do.
Well, there's something I never told you about that night.
What did you tell me?
While you were sitting in the back seat smoking a cigarette you thought was going to be your last, I was falling deep, deeply in love with you. And I never told you till just now. Let me go
Smile. Look at her. No, we've never left you like that before.
Well, we made it home from our big trip. It's been a crazy 10 days. We're back home. The dog is glad to see us. I think all the kids are really excited to be home. Yeah. And we're gonna go check on our chicks and see how big they are, because we think they've gotten just a little bit bigger since we were last here.
Oh my goodness.
Somebody stole our chickens and replaced them while we were gone. They're huge.
Mommy, I'll go get more.
We'll talk about a crazy trip. We had such a great time. Sarah's inside with the kids. We just got home. We came home 1 week ago, less than a week ago. We had over 15 inches of snow on the ground. When we were gone, my parents were taking care of the house. They got 10 inches of snow. And so we had like 15 inches or more sitting on the ground. And I thought we were gonna come back to a bunch of snow. But just most of the snow is melted and is gone. So it's super nice to be coming back to spring. Instead of, it's 60 degrees right now, it's great. It's really nice to be coming back to spring instead of coming back to winter. When we left, it was definitely still winter. And now we came back and it's spring, so it's just super nice. We have a lot of stuff coming up here this spring on the homestead here. Just really exciting things. Big things too. First we have the chickens, and the chickens we need to get them moved outside, and I have some ideas for some coop designs. I don't know really anything about chickens, so there's going to be a lot of learning curve, a lot of trial and error, which is totally fine. That's kind of what I've done for a career. In my work, there's a lot of iteration, and so I'm really excited to just get started and kind of work through it and figure it out. But the Robo Coop is coming, and that's exciting. That's going to be fun to make, and it's going to be, I think you guys will enjoy seeing it. And then we have all the work on the property. Probably the biggest things that we're going to be working on. We have the house, the old farmstead house. It's not the house we're living in, but it's the house you saw earlier in the video that we drove past, and there's an RV sitting outside. That's my parents' RV. They're staying over there for part of the summer here. And then once we get the house done, we're going to move over there, and then they're actually going to move back into this house, which is the house we bought from them. They're going to rent it out from us. But we're going to be fixing up that house. That house was built by my great-grandfather in 1898, the first part of it. So we've got it gutted out, and we're working on it now, and we're going to show you details, and you'll get to see us step-by-step remodel that. There's an area I'm going to show you sometime this week. It's a spruce tree field right now my grandpa planted. Now, that used to be a cucumber patch when my grandfather was a little boy. And so we're going to turn it back into a garden. Anyway, I think the big things to take away from this trip are we found a great community. It's something I wasn't expecting to find. We just found such a great community that's been around here, whether it's Jim and Renda from the Hardiness Approach, who were just so nice to us, or Justin Rhodes, or Art and Bree, or Jason from Sow the Land. All these people were great. And the biggest thing for us was, Jake and Becky inviting us into their home and having dinner with us and letting us help them with some chores at White House on the Hill. That was just such a great experience, and we didn't expect really any of this when we left. And so that was such a fun thing to see. I came home and my dad fixed up a bunch of things that had been things I had been just patching over through the winter. I mean, just what a kind of great feeling to come back and have someone just really help you out. So we've just had a lot of blessings on this trip. It just feels great. Just such a good experience. What are you still doing here? The show's over. Oh, goodbye, I guess.
Bye.
Bye.